Hi friends, today we are going to see another great feature which is part of the Mac operating system, and as per my knowledge this feature is available only in the Mac operating system, not in any other operating systems. Yeah, let us get into the feature. Okay, so this is actually part of creating applications. Like when you open a new document in Pages, not only Pages, similar to Pages there are two more applications. They are called Numbers and Keynote. So these are the content creation applications part of the Mac operating system. Okay, here, so instead of typing something, let me go into Safari. So I already opened the Wikipedia page and you can see something related to India. So let me select some content from here, Command C, and then going back to Pages and then using Command V to paste. Good. So now you have a document ready. So by the way, Pages, okay, let me open another window in Safari. I'll type India again, and this time I'll use images. Okay, so if I need to bring any image from this page, okay, let me click here, Indian flag. So if I want to use this image in my Pages application, normally in any editing application or creating applications, first of all you have to save this one, like save image to downloads. Later you need to re-import that image into your application, whereas here you just hold and then drag that image directly towards your Pages application. So now you just drag and leave it wherever you want. So once you post it in a particular place, in case if you wanted to shift to a different location, just drag it to another location and you can see that automatically it is getting adjusted. So the text is getting wrapped around the flag, or maybe whatever you can call image. So you can see that something like that. This is the true wrapping around the image facility, which is already built inside your Mac operating system's default application called Pages. Okay, now if you remember in my previous video I already showed you, like in case even if you don't save the application, Mac operating systems automatically saves the application. But here I'll show you in a different way. So file, and by the way you can export it to multiple formats. So you can export as a PDF, Word format which is compatible with Microsoft Office, and then electronic publications, plain text, rich text formats, and older versions of Pages. Okay, here let me just save this, and I'll save this one as a name India on the desktop. So I'll click on save. So now you can see that, so this is the document name, says India. Okay, now so Command W to close that window, and if you want you can use even Command Q also. Now this document is actually saved on my desktop in the category of documents. So click there and then double click and reopen the same document. Okay, so now this time I'll show you in a different way. So here you can see, since I wanted to copy a lot of content from Safari web browser to this one, so I can just hold this and you can see there is an option tile window to left of the screen. So meaning half of my screen is actually occupied with this Pages application, and the next off is going to be like the right hand side off. I wanted to use it for another application. So what should I do? Okay, let me go to Safari first and let me bring it out from the full screen. So now, so select Pages and keep it on the, okay, so you need to hold and wait so that you will see these options, and then select the Safari. So right now if you see, two different applications is actually shared half of the screen into a full screen mode. So now if I want to bring this image, for example, just select and then on the right hand side you will see the thumbnail, drag and drop the image directly to your Pages document. Okay, similarly, not just only these things, in case if I open another window, so or another tab, you can use Command T and go to your, for example, Apple iMac. Okay, so go into your images, select one of the image from here, and then you can drag and drop. So that's how you can drag and drop any image, any selected image into your Pages document. Okay, so anyway, we'll come back to this one later part. So let me close Safari for time being, or maybe keep it in a full screen. And meanwhile, if you look at, so your Pages document is already automatically getting saved. Or if you want to manually save it, go to File, Save again. Now, whatever reason it is, by mistake you have selected Command A, which is select all, delete. So by mistake you have deleted the complete document, and Command S, close and quit the document. So meanwhile, anyway, I'm going to quit even Safari also. Now what happened? So your document India contains right now nothing. So when you double click and reopen, you will see a blank document without any content. Now normally what will happen in other operating systems, you need to redo the complete document. Whereas here, if you go to your file, there is a facility called revert to. So directly you can go to the previous save, or you can go to browse all versions options. So browse all versions will be good if you are using it from a long time, and for example, yesterday evening 4 o'clock you have saved the document and you want to go back to exactly to that same time. So browse all versions, a beautiful interface, and extreme right hand side if you see, you will see a lot of options, like say today at whatever the time, and if you want to go on your top arrow kind of things, just click and see. So some time back at 10:39 it was like this, and some more time back there was only 2 pages, and if you go back further and you will see there is only 2 pages without the images then document. So if you want to restore the same document, you can see there is an option here, restore. Just click on the restore. So this is your current document, this is previously saved document. Just simply restore it. That document you can get it back exactly at wherever you left it. In case if you feel like no, not this one, I want with the images, just simple once again you can go to file, revert to, browse all versions. You can go back to the time again. So here you can see whichever, if you want to get this one back, just click on restore. Any special arrangements in my Mac, nothing is required. These are all built-in features in Mac, and these are what are the applications compatible with this one. Let me show you here. Let me open all my applications in this. Here you can see Pages, which is equivalent or maybe much better than Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office documents application. This is called Microsoft Word. And similarly, numbers, like your Excel, we have numbers here, and PowerPoint presentation, and this is Keynote. And similarly, text edit, which is like a notepad kind of thing. Preview is another great application. We'll see more details in the next video. Okay, now these 5 applications are compatible with browse versions feature. So what are the versions? Whenever you have saved your document, this automatically creates a proper version inside your Mac operating system, and then whenever you want, you can recall that one back. So this is the advantage of the versions feature. So if you want to see where again, go to your file and revert to, click on browse all versions. It will show all the versions from last 1 year. You will see the complete timeline in this right hand side, extreme right hand side of your screen. So this is how you can use the versions feature. In case if somebody wanted to know more details about Pages, is it really going to save each document independently? Then is it going to occupy a lot of space? So tell me your opinion in the comment section, and we'll come back to you with another latest video in the next episode. Thank you.